Hi Gemini, I'm Jude. Welcome to your weekly reading. Gemini, this is a reading for the week of the 18th of November. And to start with, we'll have a look at what's been going on, and then we'll look at the week of the 18th. And Gemini, if you're happy to like and subscribe, I really appreciate that support because it is helping my channel to grow. So thank you. All right, let's get going and see what's been happening for you, Gemini. And we've got under the deck, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, and the energy you've been in is the King of Swords, which is in your strength, because the swords are the air signs in the tarot, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the King is the master of that energy. So we're looking here at some very clear thinking, very strategic thinking. You could be consulting with a lawyer. Could be something legal, something you need to pay attention to the detail of, but you're engaging, high level skills here for thinking and negotiating, particularly because under the deck you've got that Knight of Pentacles, which is sitting very still and contemplating something either financial or something of a very practical aspect in your life. So there's a lot of deep thinking been going on here, Gemini, is what I can see. Let's look at the week of the 18th and we'll see what the cards have got for you. All right, Page of Swords. A lot of cards coming out here. Under the deck, we've got the Emperor card, which is the card of Aries. You've also got Cancer, the card of Cancerians. You've got the card of Pisces on the table. But the Emperor energy, you could be dealing with a father. It could be you in that dad energy, but the Emperor is about taking control of a situation, really kind of, I want to say almost like armoring up, because the Emperor has, his beautiful red robes on, but under that he's got a suit of armor. So it's a very protective energy of the self. But what have we got here? So we've got the Page of Swords. I'm just trying to remember the order they came out in because it did come in a mix. The Chariot, the Moon, the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. So let's have a look. So there's a communication about how to move forward here, and wanting to move forward and how you go about that. And things feel like they get revealed, perhaps things that you were previously unaware of. And there's a little bit of working things out as you go through this process. And then there's an offer, but the offer doesn't look like you're all that thrilled about it, to be honest, because this little character's sitting there not accepting the offer. However, and I'm going to draw another card, because between that Four of Cups of no, thanks very much, is the Ten of Cups, which is a yay, happy energy. So I'm just going to pull one card to see what goes on in between that, because it feels like there is work on the negotiating, and you do get there in the end. Yeah. It feels like a card of compromise, because under the deck we've got the Seven of Swords. So it may be a compromise. It's not getting everything that you want, is that energy with that card. What's in between that 4 and that 10, I asked, and we got the Queen of Wands, which is sitting in a very confident energy here. It's also fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. but it's saying here, so the story is, you know, you're doing a lot of, or needing to use a lot of clear thinking and strategic thinking, analytical thinking, as you navigate this week, Gemini, it looks like, because there's conversations and discussions about how to move forward, things are revealed, there's a bit of working things out, there's an initial offer which you're not thrilled about. Then it's kind of like sitting in your power a little bit here, particularly with that Emperor under the deck as well. And you do reach a place, according to these cards, Gemini, of quite a happy outcome. So a bit of a week of wrangling and discussing and negotiating and working on things as a little bit of something gets flushed out that you mightn't have been aware of before. A lot of working on the situation, you know, working it out. But you do reach this place, according to the cards, where you're quite happy with the outcome. It reaches a completion, according to these cards. And I'm just going to close your reading out with a message from Spirit to see what we've got here. Yep. And this King of Swords has been repeated. So remember, as you navigate this week, Gemini, to stay in your clear thinking and clear communication. Because we've got the Five of Swords, which says there can be conflict. And it's a very negotiating, like, how are we stepping into this? Is there a way for everyone to get what they need out of the situation? And the King of Cups would encourage you to stay in a very stable emotional energy, calm, kind, compassionate, balanced as you navigate through this. Feels like a little bit of a tricky week, but I think the big message here is to stay in the clarity of your thinking and your communication, according to what I can see in these cards. I hope you have a beautiful week, Gemini. Bye from me, and I'll see you next time.